guys. Just a week away. It's in a week. Woohoo! I am so happy about this information. Just a week away. Oh, wow. Can you believe it? Just in a week. It got here so fast. Just a...
O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? Oh, 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 oh,
Oh, yeah? I think my scary, otherworldly, shadowy spirit friends might have something to say about that.
Like, Scoob! Like, don't leave me here, man! Scoob! Scooby-Doo! Like, would you help me for a Scooby snack? Roll?
Wait, Michael, is that you? I can't believe it. What are you doing here? I thought you... Michael, stop! Stop!
All my fellas. All my fellas.
Chicken, I have the worst merchandise and I make noise with a bunch of pots and pans. Also, people make Rule 34 out of me because I am a girl, you bunch of sickos. This is why my fan art sucks. Hi, I am Thick Chica and my design was a mistake. Also, Mun is just going to do the segment for fill-in.
You won't get tired of my voicemail. You won't get tired of my voicemail.
Hi, I am Anxiety Chica. Where are my arms? And why do I get stuck in the vents in Ultimate Custom Night? I am a melon. Hi, I am Spoopy Chica. I throw my cupcake at you. That's it. Hi, I am Spoopy Chica but recolored. I throw my pumpkin at you. That's it. Hi, I am Cupcake Gem Chica. I am from the book series. I fused all my cupcakes.
It's lit in your head.
So cool. That's your closest, man.
Bring it in.
Oh,
that sound.
Oh,
no.
Oh, God.
Chica's
fine.
Wow.
I think he's checking.
Oh, really like that one. He's
What's
laughing.
a hug?
Oh, a hug?
Oh.
He's playing a risky.
He's funny laughing.
Somebody go and get Chica.
I love you.
Michael!
I don't know.
Oh, behind, behind.
I don't know. He does not
I think that's the hint to leave.
God.
Ahoy! Gru, you might want to sit down for this one. I just solved the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 online.
I don't know why I keep coming back here. This is the creepiest place on earth. Ah! Buddy! Stop it! Stop! No! You stop! Yeah! I'm the guard here! Obey me! Where am I? Where am I?
You are the best.
What the hell? Are you a zombie?
Choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand.
That's the night guard right there!
No, that's just Freddy.
I'm just trying to get my hands on his sweet, succulent AA batteries.
And enough of this!
Show them you're the night guard! Freddy?
Yo. Pretty sure that's Freddy.
Oh, god damn it! You're Freddy! Be the night guard!
The night guard?
The night guard?
Enemies.
The dog. Listen to the kids, alright? I'm with my boy Foxy. You know he looking a little boxy. Wait, someone activated. Yo, Bonnie, I'm scared. Can you protect me? Okay, we're screwed. No! 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 No, please! Please! What happened? Oh! No! 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 Please, please! I said.
Give me back my fucking face.
Trailer dropped and it became clear that they're going all in with this red eye thing, which despite seeming a small detail is a pretty big and deliberate tonal shift from the original game. Many have dismissed this argument as just fans nitpicking for the sake of it, so today I want to prove how this detail fundamentally changes how the audience perceives these characters, friendly mascot characters for his game, but people complained that the characters looked creepy and off. Cleverly capitalizing on this, Scott made FNAF, which gave us animatronic mascot characters for children, but when everyone had gone home and the lights were out. The whole reason FNAF was scary is that it wasn't supposed to be. It's like liminal spaces when you see an empty party room that should have music playing and kids running around, but there's just darkness and silence. It's eerie with a nostalgic twang screaming, "This is wrong." And that's what the animatronics are. They're off, not right, the epitome of Uncanny Valley. And of course, the part we as humans focus on the most are the eyes. So when we see these imitation pupils staring either right at you or just beyond you, it sets off alarm bells. It's unnerving. And Scott Cawthon used this to his advantage throughout the original game, leaving the player to work out whether Chica is staring you down or just happens to be looking in that direction. You can never be sure, so then when Bonnie does this, you go into a blind panic. Which brings me on to what are often referred to as the white dots. Sometimes it's so dark that you can't see the standard animatronic eyes and all that's visible are small white illuminated specks in the eye sockets. It's never really confirmed if this is part of the animatronic's design and they just become visible in low light, or if it's the eyes of the spirit trapped within. Either way, this is very unsettling. The contrasting elements of smaller sized pupils in these cartoonish oversized eye sockets give the animatronics a serious and fixated look, which is completely unnatural but at the same time feels slightly more human. Now going back to the movie trailer, you've not only got the whole eyeballs lit up in red, but Freddy is squinting and frowning. This is an entirely different approach to making the animatronics scary. In the game, you get the impression they're being used as a vessel for the spirit, Everything about them is unnatural in the way they look and move. In the film trailer, Freddy's expressions and mannerisms make him feel like a character, a cartoon bear who's pissed off at this kid. Like, look at Bonnie. I'm almost expecting him to say, "Come here, you little shit," and jump into the ball pit. The expressions give them attitude that was previously ambiguous. The red eyes are making a statement to the audience that these robots are evil and they're supposed to be scary. Now, as we mentioned earlier, in the game, the fear factor was drawn from that unintentional eeriness, which is not present here. This also raises logistical questions as to why performing animatronics from a pizzeria would be fitted with red glowing eyes and given the ability to scowl at kids. In the later games, we know that William Afton specifically made animatronics to intentionally kill kids, but what made the original creepier was that these possessions seemed to be some horrific unforeseen anomaly following the murders and stuffing into the suits. Given that kids' spirits are trapped in these things, why would the spirit be controlling the animatronic to perfectly convey emotions? The impression I got from the games is that they just stared blankly, sometimes malfunctioning and contorting in unconventional ways. A perfect example is this video by CL3NRC Productions, which showcases how the animatronics might move going off the descriptions given in the first novel. Commenters point out that Freddy's walk cycle appears forced and laboured, with the legs dragging the static torso across the floor, whilst Chica's movements in particular sell the idea that this is an object being propelled by supernatural means and isn't just a character. That right there is what seems to be wrong with the FNAF movie. From the small amount of footage we've gotten, you instantly get the impression that these are characters. They're trying to evoke fear through fast-paced action, not at all playing with the uncanny and eerie qualities of the animatronics, which could have absolutely been portrayed in a different style of trailer. As it transpires, it's not just me who has these opinions, as Twitter is bursting with edits depicting Freddy Fazbear as high as a kite, which is just asking to be done. In fact, there's such a negative stigma surrounding the red eyes in general that many are hoping this could be altered before the film's release, a la Sonic the Hedgehog. Fans have already demonstrated how this looks a million times better. However, there are individuals who oppose this argument. Quote, "Okay, I really don't think we should be too hard on the FNAF movie for making the animatronics look angry and goofy. First of all, the FNAF movie isn't like an entity that has emotions. Of course, there's people who worked on it, but it's sort of their job to get it right." It continues, "Like that's been an established thing in the series for a long while now." He then references renders of Freddy with angry expressions, and none of these are from the original game. They all come from recent spin-offs and expanded media. The tweet finishes with, "Stupid campiness like this is what makes up FNAF's heart and soul." This entire argument is based off misinformation. What's became clear is that there's a large portion of the fandom who are younger, let's say, and have become attached not to FNAF as a horror franchise, but to the animatronic characters, as if they were Disney mascots or something. So what they probably want from this film is something akin to those awful SFM animations. Yeah, I have to read this one more. Quote, "Y'all are bitching about the red eyes for the animatronics. Did y'all forget about the FNAF game and FNAF media have some red-eyed designs in some of the animatronics? But that's not the point. Just because they happen to have red eyes in a friggin' AR mobile game, the premise of which is that they appear on your phone camera and get delivered to your door, does not mean that that's the best fit for the movie." He then follows this up by saying he prefers the white pupils too? Then why make the post? These tweets have tens of thousands of likes, which is a little concerning, but thankfully there are some users that seem to actually understand what FNAF is and want the best for the movie. So after all of this, one question sprung to mind. Why would Scott Cawthon, the creator of FNAF, who has been watching over the film's entire production like a hawk, allow this to happen. You'd think if someone working on the film turned to Scott and said, "Oh, we're gonna give them red glowing eyes to make them scarier," his first response would be, well, actually what makes them scary is their uncanny appearance, etc, etc, and basically go over the points I've mentioned in this video. I simply cannot imagine him seeing this and going, yeah, that's the best they could possibly look on screen. Which makes me think that, as alluded to earlier, this was a deliberate creative decision and the film's probably going to be rated a 12 as opposed to a 15 R-rated or whatever. It reminds me of a story I heard that in Doctor Who, one of the monsters was deemed so terrifying that they actually had to change the design of the eyes to keep the 12 rating. So bearing that in mind, along with the recent games being increasingly aimed towards children who, from my research today, clearly form an unfortunately large part of the FNAF fandom, I'm going to speculate that the animatronics have been intentionally dulled down to keep this rating, which I honestly think is the worst case scenario in terms of the movie's quality, because they've fundamentally changed what made FNAF scary in the first place.